Let's take a look at cabin 8290, which is an infinity balcony cabin on Celebrity Apex. So we've been living in this cabin for a couple of days now, so I'm really feeling what works and what doesn't. So first of all, as you come in, you've got a temperature control and light control, and this is brilliant because you can control everything from one place. Turn your lights on and off. You've got morning mode, movie mode, evening mode, but I'll show you a bit of that later. And then we come to some shoe storage. Now this is brilliant because I hate when you're scrabbling around on the floor to try and find your shoes in the bottom of the wardrobe, and all the shoes fit perfectly in here. And then next to us we've got the wardrobe. Now I initially thought it was too small, but actually we've got a week's worth of clothes all hung up in there. Fine, plenty of coat hangers and also storage space. This is safe, but it's not big enough for the laptop. And that brings us round to the bed, which is so comfortable. So this is huge, this bed, and honestly, we've both slept like logs. It's just the comfiest cruise bed I think I've ever slept on. And then we go around to the bedside cabinet. Now there's a light on either side, but there's only plug sockets on one side. Now that I can charge my laptop by this, but it won't work with my hairdryer or my straighteners, and there are two USB plugs there too. And then over to the vanity area, so we've got a light on the vanity area, and then you've got this plug thing. This is the one thing about the cabin I really don't like. So you've got €1 convert plug, and that is the only plug socket you can use a British plug-in for a hairdryer or straighteners. Then you've got your 110 voltage and two USBs. So my hairdryer and straighteners will only work in that one, but because of the shape of the box, it's almost impossible to get the plugs in. So that's a bit of a design fault. Then you've got your minibar here. So we haven't used the minibar apart from to store our own water in because the minibar is extra. And when you've got the drinks package, it just doesn't make sense to use it. But it's there if you want it. The same with the water and the crisps on the side. They're extra if you use them. So we just stock up when we're out. And then you've got drawer space here. Again, plenty of storage space. Really pleased with how we could just unpack and keep the cabin so tidy. And this is the thing that really divides opinion, the Infinite Balcony. I have to say, when I first arrived, I didn't think I'd like it. So I'm opening it now in real time so you can see how long it takes to open. It doesn't take that long to open and close. And once it's open, you've got two options. You can either have your balcony as part of your room, which we did all of the time, or you can shut the screen doors and have it as a separate balcony area. But honestly, we just loved it open. It was a really great addition. We spent a lot of time sat here, and you still get the warmth of the sun, even though you've not got the openness on the sides. It wouldn't put me off booking one again. I really, really did like it. And when you look back at the cabin, it makes it so much more spacious. So the cushions are piled up because the room has been turned down. And another thing I really love is that you get 2 turn downs a day, which on a lot of cruise lines, they've stopped doing that, or Celebrity, or on this sailing, we had 2. So this is the bathroom, excuse the beach towel on the floor, but the bathroom's great. Loads of storage at the side, but then also a drawer underneath. And then you've got a huge corner shower, and I love this shower. Now, the great thing about this cabin is you get your toiletries, and they're nice. So you've got a shampoo, a body wash and a conditioner, and you've also got a moisturiser, which was a really nice addition, and they did feel like lovely products. Now I'm going to show you how the electric control panel works. So I should have put the lights on, but anyway, I'm going to press sleep, and it's going to gradually bring down the blind. Or if the lights are on, it also gradually dims the lights. It's excellent. So when you go out at night, you can click it, leave the cabin, and it doesn't go dark straight away. Also, this is the same bedtime, so you've got time to get in bed. And you can see there that once it's shut, it's completely dark. It's brilliant. Any questions, just ask. But overall, we loved this cabin. The only negative were the plug sockets. Everything else, brilliant. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.